Welcome everyone, this is Unstoppable Stiletsy coming to you again today with another Wars of Liberty Great War Patch Civ preview. Today I wanted to cover the Bulgarians. Now Bulgarians, they have just about all the new changes you saw with the Serbs the other day, as well as some new stuff other than that. In particular, their Opolchenet infantry has received a couple of modifications to it, making it, a little bit more militia-like, but not losing all of its power. In fact, now they got a bit of extra range. In addition, some of the more religious-based cards, and age-ups for that matter, had to either be changed a bit or removed. So we'll be seeing some of those changes as well. Should be a pretty fun Civ overall. And apparently, even Carboniers have voice lines now. They didn't seem to have that before. Now they do. Let's see how they do against the Serbs in a 1v1 and see if their meta works the same, if there needs to be any adjustments from your part. We'll find out. Find out real quick. Be doing Scandinavia this time, because I wanted to do something European.
This land belongs to me.
A little loud. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go barracks. Get those bunny rabbits here. I'm gonna eat them. Build barracks with Balkan wagon. That's exactly what I did. I don't know they call it a Balkan wagon. How's your Balkan wagon? I mean, I guess it is a wagon of the Balkans, so I guess that's right. I'm gonna be probably trying to get about 15, 16 peasants. Seems to be the good way to go. I picked this map because at least it has some trading posts on a trade route. As you know, one of the key Bulgarian cards involves a barracks wagon and a trading post wagon, so I wanted to be able to actually use the thing instead of just scouting the map with it. I hope you're enjoying all these Civ previews, by the way. I'm trying to do as much of the mostly changed Civs as possible. In particular, it seemed like a lot of the Latin Civs, a lot of the nation states, as well as a lot of the Europeans received some pretty substantial changes of one kind or another. Dutch obviously being the most changed, and then ones like, I don't know, like maybe Central Americans or something being the least changed. Or it's really up to you what you consider changed or not. Get some 3 peasants. That'll set us up for, I think, a 16 peasant age up out of the barracks with our good old grandmother Tonka here. Apparently she's named after a plastic toy truck, which I don't know how that happened. Beats me. I don't know Bulgarian history that much, but maybe you can enlighten me in the comments about that. Yep, I think we'll... How far are these huntables? Yeah, they're pretty far out, so maybe aging up will be a little bit longer than hope. Yeah, I think so. Maybe one more peasant, just because of the distance of the hunts and the timing. If we do get close to the like 20 peasants before we age up, I'm probably just gonna go on to trees to get another house, just to hold us over. Yeah, here's the thing though, you can do, technically. What you can technically do is you can actually forego wood as the Bulgarians, and you can actually just shift right onto coin. That's because we hope to use this wonderful card here, Krastata Kazarma, to be our source of houses going forward. It gives each barracks like this one population benefit of about 40, so basically it's like having 4 houses in one barracks in one. 2 barracks will give you about 80 population, 3 about 120 population. As a trade-off, you can only build 5 barracks after that card is sent to match with the equivalent of about 200 population worth of houses, just so you can't spam them all over the place and not have a way to house the Bulgarian civ. And how are we doing on... I think we're doing okay right now. I would love to... I'll go over here and grab these rabbits here. I think we should be able to take this one out. Grandmother Tonka. Let's get our Krasnata Kazarma now. We'll have about 60 population as soon as the card receives, and then we'll be able to gain 100 population once the second barracks is done building. In addition, you'll notice here the Guerre Militaire finally has a nice little number on the icon to let us know how many wagons it actually gives us. And if we send that, we'll have about 140 population, which is even better. Think of it this way. With this card, you essentially gain 1,000 wood value if you use your starting wagon as a barracks. And if you send the second one, Militaire, then that's effectively about an 800 wood shipment, because it's 200 for the trading post, 200 for the barracks, and an additional 4 houses worth of pop. A lot of math. A lot of tricky math, but if you round it up real nice, you can see how powerful those 2 cards can be together. The only issue comes is you lose a lot of your forward-based potential, since you really only have 2 barracks as well as any potential star forts to train any infantry on the front lines. You'll mostly have to rely on your artillery, like your mobile armors, which you saw yesterday that Bulgaria luckily has now, and their honor guards with the nice convoy or National Guard upgrade. But what we'll be doing, you know what? I'm just going to do this just so we can get some XP. Yeah, I'll do that. Take advantage of it while you can. See this here? They seem to be a lot weaker and actually slightly more expensive than they were before. But as a trade-off, they actually have more range now. About 14 range. Which allows them to slightly kite against standard line infantry, as well as give them an ability to kite against particular hand units. In fact, we could push forward with this a little bit and cause some havoc. What I might do though is put a barrack slightly forward, as well as put this trading post in this socket. See, we're doing pretty good right now militarily. Unless he adds like a group of like mule artillery, I think we could pretty much cause a lot of damage with just this army. I'll move a couple peasants over to the woods so we can build a church to show one of the new things that you can look forward to. You remember this card, Chazaslav? Before, what it did is it would halve the coin cost, I think, of priests. But now the priests are no longer like a unit that can condemn you to hell and stuff. The devs decided, basically, now they're free. Right. Can you believe that? Free priests? That means you can literally train them forever without paying one resource. All you need, of course, is a house to fit the 10 population of priests that you're allotted to make. So let's make a church and make some free priests. Free preachers, right? Well, they're not really going to be used for preaching, they're really going to be used as meat shields that we stick in the front of really any sort of army that we attack. Because why not? They're free. And they're actually come out a lot quicker than, say, Paraguayan trash units do. So in some ways it's even more effective than that. Again, that's what we want. Church is almost done. Would also like to get a livestock pen potentially or a hunting lodge as it's called for the Balkans, to fatten up these geese from grandmother to Tonka. See this here? Wow, free priest. Let's grab it. When something's free, just make it. And on top of that, Team Flowers Day has become an Age 1 card. It lets us double the HP of both this church or temple as well as the priest, giving them a total of about 180 hit points. Which, if you stick about 10 of those in front of your army each time, that's a lot of potential meat shielding against both ranged and melee attacks, and can be used to snare enemies as well a bit with their melee. We'll see their HP jump right now. Yep, 180. Very good. Very good. Very good indeed. Yeah, I'm just going to push forward with this, I think. And one more thing you might want to keep in mind as well is that you might notice the Patriarch Boar Guards, the guard upgrade is actually available in Imperial Age. This was due to a decision by the developers to make the unit upgrades for Bulgaria reflect an age ahead, just like the units are. So now to get veteran upgrade, you have to wait for the capital age to get for a particular unit. For guard upgrades, you actually have to wait till, I think... Oh, wait a second, I'm actually even off. Except for the Opolchenet units, for the other units like the Scythemen, the Hajusi, you actually need to wait till the Industrial Age to get the veteran upgrade, since that's an age further than it's normally accessed. And then for the guard upgrade, you have to wait till Imperial Age, because that's an age later than it's normally accessed for a unit. I don't know when you get the Imperial upgrade for a unit. Do you get it in the Great War Age? I don't know, actually. That's a good question. We'll have to probably find out here. And one I'll definitely set out to find for you. In the meantime, let's have a little fun and cause the bot some trouble. He's gonna try to cause us some trouble, but to no avail, because our priests will punch the donkeys to death. Is he punching them or is he hitting them with his Bible? I can't tell. Hitting him with that hard, holy book of his. Is he really? Okay. Let's get this coin. Finally get that hunting lodge down that I was talking about. Should actually be able to get another trading post too. And I could technically go after this trade route if I want to. Is that possible here? Yes it is. Stagecoach. Let's do it. We could actually grab the trading post down at the bottom as well, since I doubt the bot's gonna really go in that direction. Is that huntables, by the way? Yes, it is. Let's grab that. And we could actually put some tower houses down to secure the area. Let's turn these into Scythemen using the Samara banner, so we can do some really nasty siege tactics to them. That sounds like a good idea to me. May as well eat these geese as well. It looks like Zahari Stoyanov now provides geese instead of 600 faith, since, you know, this mod has officially became atheist in every way imaginable. No more faith, no more praying. Just meat, just a good old gluttony of meat. So we can enjoy that now. It's kind of cool because the first hunting lodge politician gives you geese, and now the second one just gives you more geese than the last one did. So it's like a sequence of very herdable themed age ups. About 46 scythemen. Wow, about a 51 scythemen. Unreal, man. That's actually a pretty deadly attacking. I'm gonna go right for the mule artillery. It's really, and you can actually use the priest too for attack. Yeah. Let's put these into cover mode, actually. You'll like have the crush damage we receive on these. The priests are actually doing a good number on the Hajusi in those numbers. They're bonking them very hard for their sins. Let's look at that. Getting bonked pretty hard by those priests. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna get some more geese. Because I like meat. We need lots of meat to play as Bulgaria. Let's get a rail market up too. Don't know why we didn't get a market yet. Could really use one. Scytheman versus Scytheman. Let's go into full melee now and hunt them down. Yep, those nice early game recruits now. Yeah, that's good that the bot knew to go to recruits when I made Scytheman. At least he knows that ranged heavy infantry beats hand heavy infantry most of the time. Oh, he's getting devastated by these things. Nice. Cool. Siege that down for some nice XP. Good. Wow, he just led me right to him. No shame at all, man. He just wanted to lure me in so I could find his stuff and attack it. I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna start leveling up my market now so we have what we need for later. Wood? Would you like to know? Danubian combat, good for your Opolchenet infantry, as well as partisan combat. Let's pick it up. Would help to get this now. It's certainly good now. We just need about 200 food, 200 coin to actually upgrade our Opolchenets now. No longer do you have to shell out a lot of resources to keep those units upgraded. Problem is now you actually have to wait till Industrial Age to even get veteran Scythemen, which is kind of a bit tricky most of the time. Right now we're a bit lucky because of how well we're macroing and because we're fighting a bot. But normally that would probably be kind of tedious to access very early. Gonna get Ivan Vazov now. Get some more peasants as well as volunteer cavalry. Actually no, that's not volunteer cavalry, that is Opolchenet cavalry. Yeah, mix them up a bit for a second. That's alright. Yeah, I'm practically beating him with priests, which is really whack. Yeah, these priests are actually intimidating as skirmies. Look at this. The priests are actually winning. They should bring back that, didn't they have a tech in the Asian Diocese that gave priests more HP? They should definitely bring that back just to make these priests really tanky against, like, skirmishers and stuff. Because they seem to be really good counter to, like, skirmisher units, even in Capital Age. Let's make some more priests since they're free. Let's punch the skirmishers. I can't believe the priests are actually beating the skirmishers. These veteran upgraded skirmisher units again destroyed by priests. They're bonking him so hard with those Bibles, it's unbelievable. Those nice, thick, Orthodox Bibles. Opolchenet cavalry. Like, what would you even... Mobile armors, why not? Yeah, those are nice. The thing I want to set out to learn today is, when do you actually get the imperial upgrade for the Bulgarian units? Do you get it later on in Imperial Age, like you're supposed to, or do you actually have to get them in the Great War Age? That's a dilemma I want to discover. And let's finally get the veteran upgrade on the Siphon like we desired. Oh yeah, because you may unlock this upgrade 1 age later than most civs do. This improvement is not available until age 5. It's cool that they actually let the players know that that was the case, so they didn't think that this was a bug or something. Yeah, that's cool. It doesn't say it on... Does it say it? Yeah, it actually says it on these upgrades as well. That's cool that they put that little note in there for us to keep track of. Otherwise, a lot of players might not have known that going in and might have complained in the Discord about, like, why can't I get this stuff yet? Well, you have to wait another age. You know, you get everything an age behind. But when you finally get it, you know, it's quite devastating.
I removed the trading post you had carelessly built on my trading route.
Who said it was your trading route? Well, if he's going thick on, what is that, recruits or border patrols, or both? Oh, what's... I never put these guys onto the hunting lodge yet. Let's do that. Oh wow, look at you hear of these priests doing a lot of value for us. I'm just gonna make the Siphon for now, since that seems to push them back. We can also start to upgrade our Opolchenet cavalry as well, since they're the only unit that upgrades at the stable in the normal age bracket. Are we doing good or bad, you think? I mean, I think we're doing alright. I think we're holding on for dear life. Shipping some...
Why did you build a trading post in the middle of my empire anyway?
Because it's called trade. You trade with people. You don't necessarily have to own the land. You can put in their land so you can trade resources with them. Here you are trying to shoot me when I'm trying to be a good friend and trade with you. So much for that. I guess just keep making the Opolchenet infantry since they're going to be more upgradable. Let's completely disassemble that star fort. Just so it'll stop hanging out in this area. Yeah, might need it so we can hit that nice Imperial Age and answer the essential question of the day. Yep, let's put them on the wood. Get those mobile armors over here, but he's over here trying to attack these. This makes no sense at all. You should be defending the star fort. And he's trying to... By the way, priests, 25 siege, that's actually really good for a priest unit. Because priests, my Opolchenet infantry, if you watch them, actually have less siege at the veteran level than the priests do, with really no upgrades at all besides an HP buff from the flowers card. Took down his star fort, so he's hopefully going to stop congregating around here. Or is he? No, he has a stable here. Never mind. So he is forward facing a bit. Okay. Yeah, I think we're alright. Get the next crop upgrade though. HP upgrade on our Opolchenets. I mean, yeah, you can tell here they're pretty subpar now in stats. Their best asset is really the range. Get the guard upgrade on them since they're the only barracks unit you can actually do that with AMO and industrial. Oh, a patriotic marauder. So he actually is making marauders too now. CI likes to hang out in this area of the map for some reason. It's to congregate here. Get the shopping upgrades now too. He's a marauder. I think we'll beat him off eventually. Now, once you get enough upgrades for these Opolchenets, they seem pretty decent. They seem to actually get a little bit good. Get a foundry as well. I don't think we're going to use the foundry much until we get the mobile armors. Because, you know, cherry guns, they're nice and cheap, but they obviously die as soon as you fire them. Like, actually die. Just like the Tupi Thunder guns do. Yeah, I'll upgrade these. You can add some shock units in, too. I mean, Acre-wise, we're doing alright, I think. Now. Just need to take out this TP, so we'll stop trying to take this part of the map. Because he's totally obsessed with it. Get a plantation boosting upgrade for our strawberry crops. Yeah, I thought we were already going to be like Imperial Age right now, but this bot just made it a lot harder for us to do that. 303k food, that's pretty good. Let's add in free priests too. Let's get that hoeing upgrade going, so we can really buff up our farming ability. That's a pretty cheap upgrade, so we'll take it.
Здравейте! Да, разбрах! Да! Разбрах! Да! На улице! Разбрах! Да! Разбрах!
Yeah, force him off of that mine.
Да! Разбрах! Готов с нечену сторону.
I mean, I don't know how I feel about doing cherry guns. I guess we could do a little bit of them for defensive. But they do cost like 3 cop though.
Струйся! Готов с Нарвар! Струйся!
But they are cheap in food though, so maybe yeah, I'll just do a bunch of these. But doesn't know quite where he wants to go, honestly. Yeah, he wants to really come up here, but then I interfere with his pathing. Oh, he has his own mobile armors. That's painful. Really no excuse, at least fire him. Why are they still here, man? They should really be up here pushing these out. Also move those mobile armors up too. I'll put them in a melee and go after the cannons first. Yeah, perfect. I'll decimate him a bit, I think. The good thing about Marauders is they don't have a lot of HP, so they're pretty easy to swarm up on and defeat, since they're basically just Yulans. That was easy enough.
Готовост разбрано. Струи се. Повелете. Да. Добър ден. Речено. Струи се.
Well, that explains a bit. It looks like all these peasants were actually gathering.
Да. Струи се.
See if there's any other items we got.
Земеделец, добър ден. Сам разбрах. Повелете. Дървар.
Yeah, I feel like this is kind of actually a really good anti-bonus for him, because it basically forces them to wait longer to get their units on par with their enemies, unless they rely heavily on the Opolchenet units. We are gonna get Opolchenet's combat now. Nah, I don't want that. I'm not going to be frivolous with the resources, I think. But I'm going to be frivolous with my build placement when it comes to these Marauders, though, it looks like. Yeah, I didn't even get one of them down. That's pretty bad. Oh, he's flanking me, too? When actually at the wall, it looks like. And he... Wait a minute, is he coordinating multiple attacks on me at once? It's kind of insane, actually. I'm gonna have to defend the TC. Oh, that's unbelievable. The bot actually attacked me in multiple positions. I might actually have to siege some of his stuff just to keep him off me for a while.
Готова си земеделка.
Да?
Повелете. Разбрано. Строи се. Да. Строи се. Да. Земеделие. Строи се.
Разбрах. Бой!
I'll get some Opolchenet cab too. In case he does a lot of artillery. Yeah, that should help against any sort of artillery does. Yeah, this is a pretty feisty bob when it comes to spamming of the marauders. Kind of interesting he considers like Yuan's as an acceptable counter to trash militia like this. Look at that artillery spam though, that's brutal. Just stab our way through the marauders since they have such low HP. Let's do this. Ooh, nice. Yeah, get that one down.
Саму разбрах. Да. Разбрах. За бой! Здравейте. Да. Разбрах.
Yep, just back up behind the, yep. I'm gonna pick up, Alexander's Star and just get these Opolchenet cavalry up to par so we can age up sooner.
Добър ден. Разбрано. Строи се. Повелете. Земеделка. Строи се.
Разбрах. Да. Само разбрах. Да. Повелете. Разбрах. Да. Разбрах. Здравейте.
Повелете. На оръжие. За майка България.
Повелете. Да.
Seems like these Opolchenet cavalry actually have a fair amount of attack, even without the imperial upgrade, which is kind of neat to see. I think as long as we put a cap on the bot, they probably won't threaten us as much.
I can only imagine those soldiers you have sent into the wilderness are trying to find their way home.
Да. Разбрах. Сам бой! Повелете. На оръжие! Бой! На оръжие! Бой! Само да.
I think we're safe just going to M-Page at this point. Yeah, let's do that and get some serious upgrades. Because I want to see when we actually get the imperial upgrades for these units. Also, let's get our free priest back too.
Да, разбрах. За майка България!
За майка България!
Да. Разбрах. Да. Разбрах. Здравей. На оръжие!
Wow, we didn't even build that fort at all.
Stop rozbrano. Darwar. Na urośnie! Poveredet. Da. Rozbrach. Da. Rozbrach.
Da?
Opolchenet.
Gotovo, da.
Now, like, let's try the honor guards, for instance, like, or actually the border patrols as well. Like, when does their upgrades actually come into effect? Wait a minute, this is Patriot Carboniers. Well, that's alright. Doesn't matter too much which upgrade we do. I just want to see, like, when do they get their Imperial upgrades? Is it, like, in the Imperial Age, or do you actually have to go into Great War Age to get their Imperial upgrades? Oh, so they actually, yeah, so you do get the Imperial upgrades in the Imperial Age, even though you have to wait until Imperial Age to get the Industrial Guard level upgrades too. So, yeah, so everything's in Imperial Age where you really start to see your stats jump in a lot of their units. I think we're good to do the final push on them. Yeah, I think so. Had our fun for now, but it's time to wrap this up, I think. We've learned everything we really needed to learn about New Bulgaria. And one more little bug that they fixed too was, I guess some of the units like sailors and cherry guns were available in Age 2 and they really shouldn't have. Since they should be available in Age later, they fixed that as well. So now you can fully experience the Bulgarian bonus or anti-bonus in its entirety, which is kind of nice. It's definitely nice having these Opolchenets have that much range now, 14 range. You can do a lot more anti-infantry stuff now. It's kind of cool that as soon as they saw a lot of Patriarch Opolchenets, they switched back to recruits.
Rozbrach na urośnie! Sam ukażete.
Rozbrach. Точно така.
За майка Bulgaria!
Get some more attack. I'll take up his barracks. This priest should be great at sieging. Oh, big time. Yeah, these priests, they're cooking that building real easily.
Добър ден. Точно така. Строи се.
I don't even think we'll need the Great War Edge, but we'll queue it in anyways. Kind of wish you used those Starfort wagons, I think. Yeah, definitely would have helped in his defenses. Let's put the priests on the town center and make it burn.
It does not take a genius to recognize I am defeated. I request to resign.
Well, there we have it. New Great War Age patch Bulgarians.
Dobar den.
Lots and well, actually not a lot of changes, but a few key ones, especially in terms of their upgrading abilities. You no longer have to upgrade everything all together, but at the same time, you obviously have to wait now to upgrade stuff later than you usually were used to, except for the imperial upgrade. So you're probably going to end up in a situation where aging up is really important for you now, as you will actually have to reach the imperial age to even access that wonderful convoy
Gotov som.
upgraded honor guard now, making Bulgaria much more militia heavy civ, since they're always going to have to go one step higher in terms of upgrading their ages just to keep the units up with you. That's all the only way I see it going forward. I'm curious how it works in multiplayer though. Do you really get behind militarily against others, or is the fact that you have to age up to get those upgrades manageable? Depends really on how good your Opolchenet units are and holding you up until you can get the stronger stuff, I guess. Well, there we have it, folks. Bulgaria. Hope you enjoyed that one. See you for the next one.